Hello, yeah, we're going, everybody. Thank you very much for joining me. It is another week. Another week of train action and another week of Train Sim World 4. It is the second last week of the Train Sim World 4 era. How are we all doing? And I've kicked things off earlier today, ladies and gentlemen. I've been so much in a mood to hit the rails. Pulled the trigger half an hour earlier here today. Welcome aboard, ladies and gentlemen, to All Aboard Live with The Godfather. And thank you very much for joining us on our train today. All right. Well, it was so popular last week. I decided to bring it out this week and feature it as our feature presentation. So we got ourselves the German 101 coaches, and we got the 193 Vetron in the Flix train paint job, and yeah, it was so popular last week when I did this particular run on the Kassel Wolfsburg. I thought it was appropriate to bring in here, and we're going to take it to Austria here today, ladies and gentlemen. So we hope you do enjoy. We can't start off here in Germany, here at Rosenheim, and we're going to take it to Austria over the border. So a little bit of a free roam run to kick it off, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, it's going to be lots and lots of fun. Let's see if we can get some lights on inside this cab, though. Still haven't worked out how to put the lights on the cabs. There should be from this cabin here, but for some reason we can't access this cabin. So yeah, it's a little bit weird. Anyway. See if I can actually sprawl on foot and actually do that. We've got plenty of time here today. Oh, we need to... Let me bring up that. Okay. You think it would be in there somewhere. Yeah, that's anyway, doesn't matter. Okay, so how did you guys like the Train Sim World 4, Train Sim World 5 West Coast Mainline premiere? Yeah, we know all about the licensing problem at the moment, folks. Now, just be patient with the with Dovetail, folks. I know that there is an article on the forum regarding people getting impatient and going to LNWR personally and stuff, but please, folks, keep things under wraps, please, so we can actually get the damn thing legitly back in the sim. All we got to hope for now is that if somebody is smart enough to do a mod to bring back the branding, or obviously Creators Club's got to be there, so I state the obvious. There'll probably be a few of you guys wanting to do it on launch. So, yeah, would not be surprised if there's any few Creators Club designs with the logo. So, yeah. Is Dovetail going to whinge and bitch about that? Probably.
RSB, 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 RSB.
Got to bring up the... yep. Aha! I think I got lights now. Or did I put lights at the back? Yeah, I put lights at the back. I think that's what I did. Hang on, just give me a second. So that's lights at the back. And, so we're just gonna... I think that might be the back. I'm not 100% certain. Yeah, no, all good, all good. All right. We're ready to rock and roll. Didn't watch Riverfire, Chris, so I wouldn't have, I haven't had the chance to watch the Riverfire. I'm not sure if it's on any YouTube or anything. That's where I normally watch it. Okay, let's put that into 60 to kick it off. We don't want to be going too full on. This is going to be a nighttime trip, by the way. We're starting off in the evening. It's a late evening, and I think we've got diametric weather on this one, if I remember rightly. So there might be some diametric weather. I'm not 100% certain. I can't remember if I actually took it off before I did it, or if it's got diametric weather. But anyway, nonetheless, we are off and running. Here we go. Welcome to the 102nd edition of All Aboard Live. Second last of the Train Sim World 4 era. Next Monday will be our final Train Sim World 4 All Aboard Live, folks, as we move to Train Sim World 5 with episode 104 in a couple of weeks' time. We've got a big week of rail action this week, ladies and gentlemen, with 3 days of Train Sim World 4 back to back to back. Do note we are taking a little break from Train Sim Classic for the next month. So there will not be any Train Sim Classic action for maybe a little bit of a month. It might be a little bit less. There might be something that'll pop up. I did see that there's some high-speed HST cabins that have been built by Armstrong Powerhouse, so I'm not sure how... We did get a little update on some information regarding that. So I'm not sure how those are going to react to the community. Anyway. It's on YouTube. Okay. There we go. Looks like we've got the
RSB, RSB, RSB. Yes, fortunately, so we've had a licensing, the
the licensing problem that's, well, they've pulled out at the last minute. I don't understand why, because there's West Midlands. Now we're really worried that they're actually going to lose Birmingham Cross City license, actually, now that this has been pulled out, because that's the same company that runs the Birmingham Cross City. Yeah, not sure what's going on. We'll have to find out in due time. Will the branding be back and all that? I noticed, I think the paint job on the sides have been changed as well. So I don't know, I did see some changes to it. To be honest, it's too fucking plain. It's too plain. Can we get somebody at the Creators Club to do a nice paint job? Could we, like, get something really nice for it? Have planes flying around. Yeah, they do that here in Sydney on New Year's Eve. They do the planes and everything, the stunt planes that come over the harbour. They do the water canyon. They got entertainment along the harbour. Obviously, backpackers get up on their boats and do a nudist run and everything. Light the crowd up. And there's always crazy stuff happening on the harbour throughout the day. For fireworks, for the New Year's fireworks over the years. But I haven't been to the fireworks for a fair few years. But I'll probably say nothing's changed. So, it's always fun. Yeah, I'm a bit pissed off with what's happened. The lights. They go ahead. We pre-order Train Sim 5. We all get excited. LNWR's finally in the game. All that stuff. And then once again they've taken our money and then fucked us in the arse. It's typical Dovetail. So I shouldn't be surprised by now. Shouldn't be surprised. What are they going to do next? Take away the Flix train? They'd be better on the dance floor if that happened. Now, I was very close to actually pulling the trigger on tonight's live stream. Actually, I've had one of my close friends, which is obviously it's Kayla. I have to say, one of my close girlfriends. She's tested positive to COVID, so I for the second time, and I was a close contact over the weekend. So I'm on a alert now for if I got any symptoms or anything. Her sister also come down with it because she was there on the weekend. Her oldest sister, so she's come down with it. I had a little bit of a sore throat on Saturday actually, and now this has happened a couple of days later, so I'm worried that I've given it to them. I don't know. I've done a test earlier and it's clear, so I don't know what's happening. So I'm just going to do another test again tomorrow sometime. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be on again tomorrow or not. At the moment, all systems are green. Green lighted, so I'll post the stream and everything. If anything happens, obviously I'll let you guys know via the Discord server. It's viable to join us on our Discord server. All the latest info gets added on there, so I'll post something up on the Discord server. But I'll post up the live stream for tomorrow, Tuesdays later on, and we'll head on to the rails. At this point, I can say we're definitely going to be on, but you never say never. We've got a red light up here, so we're going to have to slow down. We'll see what's going on up here. We are heading to Salzburg. We're a 58-kilometre trip. We'll have a couple stops along the way. So I do believe San Bernardino line is the next preview. Not really interested in that, to be brutally honest. I'll definitely watch it. Like, I'll definitely have a look at the replay and everything. But yeah, it's not really got me, massively excited. At least we know we're not getting any licensing issues with the next one. Yeah, we're sweet with that. By the way, folks, the Itzia 165 sound mod for the Class 380 has been updated to version 4. I've updated that leading into the stream tonight. I did see that was updated a couple of days ago. I didn't realise it until today. So I have updated that. I'm hoping that Itzia 165 updates all of these wonderful sound mods for Train Sim World 5. Obviously, we might have issues around the release of Train Sim World 5 like we did with Train Sim World 4. We had issues with obviously all of our content coming over from Train Sim World 3 to 4. They've already pre-warned us about that covering their arse. I already heard that through the West Coast Mainline stream. I thought, oh yeah, that'll be right. Here we go again. So yeah, no surprises about that. Anyway, in regards to mods, it was a few months actually until mods were officially sorted out for Train Sim World 4. So yeah, I'll probably say that probably be around the same vote again. Don't ask me why, because it's the same engine number and all this razzle dazzle. I just, yeah. Obviously, it's a different gaming numbers, probably what it comes down to. Right. We're going to go and see what is going on. We have a freight train in front of us. So that could be the reason. Probably be the best bet to remove this train out of the way, and then we can continue our run. Once again, our community chat is open to subscribers only, and that is, same rules apply. Keep it nice and clean. Any rudeness in that will just be automatically just ignored. We're just not going to worry about it. Okay, I'm not sure what's going on here. This is a little bit weird. Yeah, it shouldn't be doing this. Not be doing this at all. I'm going to find out what could be causing it, because I think there might be something stuck. I'm not sure. Yeah, I find that weird, because we're so far down, and yeah, we're not... we've got no signal. I'm thinking that we might have a problem here. If we do, what we're going to do is we'll spawn on foot at the next station and we'll continue our trip on that. We'll do it that way. So we're at 19:38 at the moment, so we've just got to remember what time it is. We're so close to the next station too, so we should be... Yeah, I don't know why we're not getting... Getting triggered here. Gonna remove this train here. This could be a reason too. You know what I'll do? I know I have had issues. No, that's not. It's got nothing to do with it. We've got no issues there. Got no issues there. We've got trains moving there. Got another one just there. That's another freight. That's 2 freights. That's fine. Just looking through the network here. We've got another one just there. Okay. Okay, we've got another freight just there. It's a fair way from us. Hell of a long way from us. Don't understand what is going on here. That's yeah, it's very yeah, it's got me a scratch in my head now, actually. Okay. Don't worry, I'll try. Oops, I've jumped over to the other screen. Sorry, folks, there will be a little jump in the stream there. Okay. Sorted that out. Yeah, I'm just trying to find where the other problem could be. Yeah, it got me really stumped. There's a red light there, and okay, so I'm gonna have to go back to the main menu here and sort this out again. My apologies, folks. We will continue that trip. We're just gonna go to the next station, just down from there, and it's just on the other side of that light. So it will continue. So yeah, just think that we've stopped at that station, which wasn't originally in the plan. But anyway, we'll sort that out. Expo 101 on foot. Rosenheim, Badenoff. Let's just go there. So you can see there that's where we were around there, and like just up from where we are now. So what was it? It was 19 hours 38, wasn't it? So we'll just go 19 hours 35, 40. 19 hours 40, a couple minutes, 19 hours 40. Obviously we need it in July because I've done it in like a later time of the period. Right. If you play on the September timetable now, folks, it will come up as autumn. So do note that because obviously they go off Northern Hemisphere time. There you are. Oh, I got some collectibles just here, actually. I'm not going to grab them all there. Okay. So we should be down from where we... Yep, we're just down from where we were. Now, that's that damn train that we were there before, eh? Let me just see if I'm actually on the right path. That could be the reason why as well. Yep, I'm on the wrong side. Oh my god. Hang on, let me go over the other side here. I grab a collectible. Active. There we go. Oop. There we go. Lovely. Awesome. Oh, there's another collectible. Great. Alright, so yeah, that's probably one of the reasons why I did stuff up as well, because I was on the wrong track. So let's go now with 193. And we'll bring up the Flix train again, and why is it not spawning for me? I guarantee there's another damn train coming. Oh, I was on the right side. Was I on the right side? I must have been on the right side. Give me a second now. Yeah, I was on the right side. Okay. Oh, well, these things happen, and they're all part of the fun. Still don't understand why I can't spawn it, though. I don't understand why I can't spawn it.
Bitte achten Sie auf den Abstand zwischen Zug und Bahnsteigkante.
Now, this is one of the reasons, one of the things I'm like, why can't I actually spawn the train? Oh, well, we might have to change our plans, but anyway, we'll put the damn train on somewhere else if we have to. I know what I'll do. I know what I'll do. Ah, that could be the reason why as well.
ASB, ASB, ASB. ASB, ASB, ASB.
All right, we got that up and going now. I apologise, I was talking to myself, thinking the mic's back on, but we are back. We are back. All right, so hopefully second time around. I was just talking about the skybox, how beautiful it looks. You know, usually I go a little bit earlier than the time that's at the moment. So it sort of looks like this towards the end. So I can confirm that we'll probably be into total darkness by the end of the trip. But hopefully we get there on this attempt.
RFB. 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 You like, Chris likes the background picture of the Class 700.
Yeah, that's what I'm rolling with here today, Chris. Yeah, that's Class 700 in the background, yeah. Yeah, I probably thought it was more appropriate to take the Flix train on something that was more newer to Train Sim World, you know, than the Castle Walsberg, which was Train Sim World 3 core release route. And yeah, this one being one of the latest German, Austrian routes, more German to be honest. So you only got that little portion of Austria. But yeah, it's being one of the newest routes, I thought it was more appropriate to take it on here. It is a great route, like, don't get me wrong, it's nice and everything, but obviously we've got a red light again up in front. Looks like we could be getting stuffed up again up here.
RFB. 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 RFB.
I don't know what's going on. I'm probably gonna have to figure out how to might have to come back with a Flix train later on today on another route, folks, because yeah, this is the second time now that we've been on here and we've got a red light issue, so I'm not sure what's going on. The RFB is not working.
RFB. RFB. RFB.
Okay, so pathing is a problem for free roam here on the Salzburg. Yeah, not sure what's going on here. We have got a red signal. So we've denied access. It should be something maybe behind us that could be causing it. Yet again. It's not, is it? I was thinking, are we waiting for a train that's coming in via the opposite direction? Well, you think that would be the one? Okay. Let's get started with that. Hopefully it'll be sorted now. Okay. I'm going to see if I can flip it onto the track it's actually meant to be on. This is meant to be on this side. See, and it won't spawn me on here. I don't know why. It just will not spawn. It won't spawn on there, but yeah, it wants to spawn on there. And I find that to be absolutely, like, why? Why is that the case? Okay. So here we go now. If we can't get it this time, we're just going to retire it. Okay, we got it. Good. Let's go. Hopefully, third time's a charm. If we keep coming across this issue, we're just going to quit. Let's see how we go.
RFB, RFB, RFB.
So now we've got a red light in front, actually. I don't know why. Yeah, we're getting too many issues with this one. I'm just going to quit that one. My apologies, folks. There's just way too many issues going on there. There's a red light in front on that one as well. So, yeah, it's just not worth doing. Right. Let's head to somewhere else. We're going to head to the Blackpool branches, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take a trip, ladies and gentlemen, with the Pacer. Hope you do enjoy. We're going to take the Chocolate Soldier 93 model, 2K model, and 32 minutes. Here we go now with Preston to North Blackpool. Hope you do actually. Might do something a little bit different, eh? Let's see if we can. Blackpool South. This is damn bloody hour services. 14 hours 29. We'll go a little bit later than that. Let's go 19 hours. We'll do this in July. Bit of light cloud. 19 hours 19. Hope you enjoy. All right. We'll come back to the Flix train later on. But what I'll do is I'll take it on another route and we'll just put it on something where we know shouldn't have any problems. Maybe something like Hemstrucker Raru or something like that. Right. Which was voted the best route in Tracy World 1. So we had started earlier today, or we were meant to start at 8 o'clock, but we went at 7:30 p.m. local time. So was very keen to get on the rails today. Right. Had nothing else on actually to do, so that was one of the main reasons. Alright, here we are at Preston. We'll feature on the West Coast Main Line. Oversharp coming up later for Dovetail and Just Trains. Alright. This, yeah, doesn't do it for this one, does it? Okay, currently have red light.
We will shortly be arriving at Kirkham and Wesham.
We'll be in 7.5 miles. It won't be shortly. It's on the West Coast Main Line at the moment. Oh, beautiful scenery. Can confirm with you guys today that Blackpool branches will be a part of our top 5 countdown, ladies and gentlemen, of 2024. Will it be the #1 route voted by us? But I can confirm it is a part of our top 5 countdown. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, we are live with our final Train Sim World 4 gameplay on Midweek World of Trains next Wednesday, the 11th of September 2024, as we bring to you the Train Sim World 4 top 5 routes countdown, as we count down to the best route, in our opinion, in the Train Sim World 4 era. And like I said, Blackpool Branches is a part of our top 5 countdown. Yeah, such a bloody good route. To have to say that much. It's you know, I played this. I played a section of this route originally on Train Sim Classic, and it's a very unique experience even on TS or Train Sim Classic. When I seen, I didn't actually realise when I was coming up through here. I was like, hang on, this route is very familiar. Like I was going through here and I'm thinking, I've been on this route on Train Sim Classic. I'm pretty sure. Like when I got up to the cutting where it goes to Blackpool branches to Blackpool, I'm like, now I know exactly where I am. Yeah, I've definitely played this on Train Sim Classic. Yeah, it's good to see. This added. So it's a very, very enjoyable experience. Obviously I'm getting less frames on here, folks. I do use a very high set of settings in my custom engine, in the engine settings that try to eliminate the blurriness of the tracks, the blurriness of the trains, and just the blurriness in general. So,
The next station stop is Kirkham and Wesham.
there's a banded station. Don't forget, next Wednesday we are also on the special time of 6:30 p.m. in the east coast of Australia. That I think it'll be 9:30 a.m. UK. I'll have to confirm that, but yeah, I know it's around that time. It's in the morning for the UK to Europe. Overnight US. If you can't join us for our top 5 countdown midweek World Train special, then obviously there'll be a full replay for you guys. You'll be able to watch all 5 routes that we do and count down to the runner-up, and obviously the bronze medalists, the silver medalists, the runner-up for the second best route in Train Sim World 4 next year 5 Train Sim World 5 top 5 next year, and then the best route, in my opinion, released. My favourite route in the Train Sim World 4 era will be revealed. And yeah, my top 5 might not be your top 5, but hey, I respect that. And I like to hear your thoughts on our live streams, on our top 5 live stream next Wednesday. What you think is your top 5 best routes released in Train Sim World 4. That's the last 12 months of Train Sim World. And that doesn't include Train Sim World 3, Train Sim World 1, Train Sim World 2 routes. Yeah, we're only doing what was released in the last 12 months. What are you excited about Train Sim World 4? We're already in Train Sim World 4, rail guy. I know what you mean, though. It's the Frankfurt route. Frankfurt folder, hands down. Looking forward to it. Flix train. Looking forward to the Flix train. Obviously legit, and ICET. I was hopeful for ICE 4, but I've also had ICET on my wish list for quite a while as well. So I'm actually hoping that they don't release a 4 next, and actually I'm hoping they go with the diesel ICE. I just want to see the diesel one added. And I was in Train Sim Classic, and it's a pretty damn good route actually. It's on Train Sim Classic with it too. So I wouldn't mind wanting to see that one actually get done for Train Sim World. It's definitely in the ballpark for lengthwise. Train Sim World. I'm just trying to think of the name of the route. I know it's got a weird name to it as well in Train Sim Classic. Right, here we are, Cockenwasson. Now, I don't want to see the red. Right, we will lock those doors now. We'll have a look at that view. I have pre-ordered the deluxe edition Railway Guy. I think the starter pack's only mainly for people that are starting Train Sim World. So no starter pack for me. I've got the deluxe edition. I will be live on the 13th. It gets released here in Australia on the 13th. What the hell's going on? I lose power also. I've had this problem before. What's going on? I've had this problem before, folks, where it doesn't want to play ball. This does not want to play ball with me tonight. I've got it in forward. I've got it in forward. So if I put compressor on, that takes away that. I think I might have to abandon this one. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to abandon that one too, folks. There's problems with that. Right. Not sure what's going on there. That was weird. I haven't had problems with the pacer like that before. Is anybody having problems with pacer at the moment? Okay. Well, I'm going to have to get away from that route and trying to do some stuff offline. If that's the case, then that might slip out of our top 5. Right. Let's go and do something that I know will fucking work. It's just it hasn't been one of it just hasn't been my day. I've just had a real cunt of a day all day. By the way, this is the ECU 165 sound mod from Train Sim World 3, and it still works for Train Sim World 4 apparently. And yes, you can hear it. It's working. It's fine. It keeps crashing. Train symbol 4 keeps crashing. If you're on the if you're on the PC, you might not have the right PC specs, Railway Guy. You might need to upgrade your PC. Thomas Metal and Trains, welcome aboard. How are you doing? Thanks for joining us. Right, we are going to close the doors now because we are running behind already. Didn't give us much of a choice because we had to open those doors and let all the passengers on, even though they don't even bother. We know the drill already. We know the drill, folks. It's all passengers come flying off the train at the start of a service, even though it might be the terminating station, just like this one. Yeah. But passengers decide to get off the train and leave it fucking empty. Just like you can see here right now. Oh, hang on, they decided to pop up. That's one issue that they really need to get a hold of, eh? The draw length of the passengers. So you zoom out so far off the camera and the passengers just disappear. That never used to happen back in the days. Well, there wasn't as many passengers though, but that makes a lot of sense. But yeah, you know what I mean? Oh, there's that damn crowd again. Yeah, no, that's an honest mistake there, Railway Guy. Obviously, you know, we're every 12 months now instead of the 2 years like it used to be. Except for Train Symbol 1, we know that went further than 2 years. Obviously, that was the period where, you know, it was only on PC and, you know, eventually went to console and, you know, it was a complete different time than what it has been. It's come a long way, like, but mistakes wise, they haven't learned anything. Like I said in so many times, you know, Dovetail, they're a business, you know, they got to, you know, try to make money, you know, they got to employ people and, you know, all this stuff, and obviously, you know, they go around and do, you know, real life rail stuff, you know, that costs all money, you know, accommodation and meals and, you know, all that stuff, and, you know, that doesn't come cheap. And obviously, you know, obviously booking in for a railway company, that could cost money too, so. All right. I totally forgot about the ETSU 165 sound mod actually installed back in here. I installed it here a couple months ago, and I totally forgot about it. Because yeah, I was planning to do. I think I was going to do a cover photo for this one. It's been a while since I've done a cover photo for the for this train actually. Might get a cover photo actually organised. I might put this as a cover photo tomorrow. We'll soon find out. We want to get some saturation in there. We don't want that though. Let's rotate the camera. Who knows? If it's not tomorrow's cover photo, we'll definitely use it for something. There we go. Lock those doors. Class 390, yeah. To be honest, you know, as much as the trains are, you know, I've been wanting the Padalino and all that in Train Sim, well, you know, they're not jumping at me really too much. I think, you know, listening to the sounds and that, they sound off again. So I'll have to say ET165 sound mod has to come into play for both the 390 and the 350. I'm hoping someone gives us a branding mod for the 350. Obviously, Crowds Club will jump at the gun. You know, we know that. You know that. We know that. Is Dovetail going to continue to try to take them off? Probably, most likely. They'll probably come up with a statement up on the forum.
Please stop putting this on the Creators Club, blah, blah, blah.
It's like, seriously, what's your problem? freedom of community, like of creativity. People want realism. That's it. What do you think I build real companies and brands and everything for American Truck Simulator? At the moment, because of the Arkansas DLC releasing in a few weeks' time, I'm doing another freight market standalone AI traffic pack for American Truck Simulator. There's a heap of companies from Arkansas, and also I've got some new Texas ones, Oklahoma ones, and Australian ones, of course, and you know, other parts of America, but a lot of Arkansas companies. And it's not just truck companies, it's restaurants, the sporting teams, you know, garden centers, you know, stuff to do with their agriculture, their farming and stuff. A lot of references to Arkansas. So it's something I always do for American Truck Simulator. Every time there's a new DLC, a new state that comes into the simulator, I always do my research, you know, weeks prior to the release of the companies, you know, the brands, the restaurants, and all that in the state. And, you know, a lot of research gets put into that. And yeah, currently got 165 skins built on the current build. Planning to get 200 in for release. It might end up being more, but we'll soon find out. Some of them have got matching trucks, but mainly what I've done with the trucks is just slap the paint job on them, so yeah, gives me more time to focus on research and stuff. There'll be new American Truck Simulator gameplay tomorrow as well, folks. I'm planning to go in. I've currently got 2 built, a Max Superliner and a K200 with Maxi Q reefer for the K200 and the FTE B double reefer for the other one. I didn't do an FTE over the weekend, so yeah, almost 2 weeks it's been since the last one, so we're doing one tomorrow. That'll be our trip tomorrow. That'll be with Franklin's Big Fresh. Remember Franklin's Big Fresh back in the days here in Australia, folks? Some people in New Zealand might remember Big Fresh actually too. So yeah, Big Fresh here in Australia were owned by Franklin's. I'm not sure if they were Franklin's Big Fresh in New Zealand, but I know they had just Big Fresh in New Zealand. So yeah, people over there would remember as well. If you are watching there, from New Zealand, g'day. 10:34 at night over there. Slave light. So on Wednesday this week, ladies and gentlemen, we've got midweek World of Trains. We'll be doing some routes from the Train Sim World 4 era on Wednesday night that didn't make our top 5 countdown. Now, we're not going to be doing all of them, of course, but we're going to be narrowing it down. And on Wednesday, we're going to... We've never done this before. Out of any of the years, we've done our countdowns of each era or each halfway through the era. You know, we've always done a top 5 countdown each year of Train Sim World. Obviously, back in Train Sim World 2, you know, we had, you know, the halfway period where it went to Train Sim World 2 Rush Hour, and we count down the the best routes released in the first year of Train Sim World 2. And then we did the complete... did I just spud? What's going on? What's going on? My train just completely shut down. I think there might be a bug going on, folks, with Train Sim World tonight, actually. Yeah, because I've had the complete thing shut down on me then. That was weird. I must have spotted it. God. That's what I'm saying. It's not my night. It's not my night. It's the night of bugs tonight, folks. Welcome to the wonderful world of Dovetail. Take your ticket. Take your ticket. Stay in line forever. We're not going to bother fixing it. Instead of Bob the Builder, they got Dodgy the Builder. And there must be a soccer match going on because the crowd is going wild. Lee is next. Yeah, so on Wednesday we're going to be, for the first time, before I got interrupted with that spud, we're going to reveal the 5 routes that are going to be involved in the top 5 countdown. Obviously they're going to be not in order, of course. We're not going to give it away. But we're going to reveal the 5 routes that are a part of the top 5 countdown. So... yeah, we've never done that before. We've never given you guys what the 5 routes are going to be leading into the stream, but I thought it was time for a change. Yeah. So, obviously not in order, but we'll be involved in the top 5 countdown, so we'll go from 5 all the way down to 4, 3, 2, 1. Shall be lots of fun. I'd like to get the community up and going in the chat. It will be open to subscribers only. And obviously throughout the stream, like I said to you guys, I would like to know what you think are the 5 best routes in your opinion in the Train Sim World 4 era. Yeah, I respect everybody's opinion, and or you might just want to tell us what is your favourite route that you have enjoyed in the what has been released in the last 12 months. So, yeah, what's already been announced for Train Sim World 5, oof, I can tell you guys, it's, yeah, it's going to be a very, very hard choice already what the best route of Train Sim World 5 is going to be next year, because what's already been announced is got my attention. This keeps spudding on me, man. I'm just going to get rid of these damn... I'm going to get rid of the DSD. That's what's causing it. Yeah, I was hopeful when they did the 6 tickets actually, and they said the UK review remaster. I thought, hopefully West Coast, not West Coast, hopefully East Coast mainline. And yeah, when they went with Great Western, I was actually quite surprised. Actually, I did say to you guys, I'll be very surprised if they remaster Great Western, even though I've been calling for it. So yeah, it's good to see that that's actually happening. But I would have preferred this to be redone and upgraded and extended. But anyway, I'm still hopeful. I still think that the Hemstrucker Mudik Osberg is the most likely that it could get a complete remaster and upgraded and extended in some sort of capacity. Obviously, we've had that train that's was on the roadmap for 3.5 years disappear off the planet, and like I said to you guys, I still think that it'll eventually get released, but the only way they'll do it is do a complete redo of Munich Osberg and extend it. And like I said, the only thing I can think of extending it is to put in the underground section and do the S-Bahn services to the Munich airport, and it's definitely doable. So this is a matter if Dovetail wants to go that direction. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it and just only add the underground section to Ostig Bahn or off or some, I don't know, OST Bahnhof. It's on the other side of Munich. Man. Well, the weather has certainly changed here in Sydney. We've had a really blasting, it's been a warm day, but this afternoon it got really cold. And I can tell you it's only 16 degrees as I'm talking to you right now. So it's actually the coolest night we've had in weeks, in the last few weeks. But yeah, we had a really bad windstorm here in Sydney today. Caused a lot of damage, and fires as well. So there was a fire actually at a house not far from my old area. Not far from my old house actually. It was in my old area, in Mount Pritchard actually, here in Sydney. And as soon as I seen the house, I'm like, oh yeah, I know which one that is. So. Yeah, it's it wasn't a good day. It was very windy, very windy. I was worried about my back fence though, for where I'm at here in Sydney, but it was not too bad. Didn't cause no damage in my backyard, which is good. There's got a few trees around, so yeah, I was worried about the tree at the back more so, but. Yeah, there's this really big tree at the school just up the road, and yeah, I just worry about that tree because it's been so massive, and it's a big gum tree, and I'm thinking, all the school kids are there, and you just think, oh, hopefully that doesn't come down, with the kids being around, and no, it didn't, which was good news. But yeah, it was sad tonight. It was on the news. Some poor lady down more south here in New South Wales lost her life. Apparently, the tree squashed the cabin, and yeah, not a nice way to go. Some lady was trapped in one here in Sydney somewhere as well. Okay, alright. So yeah, no, I'm not planning to do the starter pack for Train Sim World 5. So I have pre-ordered the deluxe edition. Chris, that's on the chat, has also done the same thing. He actually pre-ordered the same day as me this year. And the only reason I didn't pre-order straight away is it wasn't because of the patch, the branding loss for the 350. Like I pre-ordered prior to that, so I was thinking that it was still sweet and everything. But yeah, it just proves. I don't know if it's like, I don't know if it was because we had the leak that the company didn't, that the railway company didn't like that, and that they decided to pull out because they thought it just doesn't benefit their business. I don't know. Is it a money thing? Is it that some of the things they've seen in the 350 are not up to what they classify as what they find satisfactory? I don't know. Is there some panels or something in it that they would have liked to have seen not actually in it, like the MTAs don't like? I don't know. It's hard to say. So I did see that Dovetail had a whinge and whine about some people complaining, to the actual company. So I can understand that, but people at Dovetail have got to understand that we want this and we want the most realism we possibly can get. And obviously, you got to understand that there is a really massive rail community out there that was only trying to help. So they've got to understand that as well. And I think they do understand it, but it's just sometimes they come across in a way where it's like, very savage, and I just find it to be a bit rude, actually, and I think some people would take it the wrong way and will say, well, fuck you then, or I'm not going to bother, getting your game, stick it up your ass sort of thing. So, yeah, just be mindful of that as well, people that work for Dovetail. You just got to be mindful of that some people might take it, wrong, and, you might start losing your business, losing customers and losing money. So at the end of the day, sometimes it's better to not say nothing, than to say something. That's why I would have preferred them to have actually said nothing when they did when the leak came through for the West Coast Main Line originally. I think it would have been more appropriate to have actually kept things quiet instead of actually going on the forum and actually saying something, because that pretty much just said there and then, well, you're biting at it. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's better not to bite at it. I've bitten at a few things over my career here on YouTube, and like, I'm finding now more to not bite, worry, and bite, and just, you got to get your trolls, you got to get your people thumbs downing, and your thumbs ups. That's appreciated. But you got to get your people thumbs downing, and that don't take it as a negative. So you get your people sometimes, whinge and whine, or people saying, "Oh, this is crap. You drive crap, whatever." That doesn't really. I don't care what people think. That's their problem at the end of the day. You know what I say to them? Nothing. I say, get a dog up, yeah. That's all. But doesn't bother me at the end of the day. You're not rooting me, missus, so it doesn't matter. So there's 2 W's for the warning zones for those 2 cow crossings. There's the one just here. You've got your path crossing just here, yeah? Going to the property just there. Yeah, maybe your little car or something. I always still find this to be one of the most scenic routes. You know, as much as Blackpool Branches looks beautiful and everything, this is still, in my opinion, one of the nicest. And it's got, it's a very, very good route. Yeah, I've always, yeah, with Blackpool Branches being released, always compared that to the East Coast Way. It's, yeah, both as unique as each other. I can't wait for Dovetail's next release. It's going to be, yeah, with Just Trains. Sorry, Just Trains' next release. Good old Waver Sharp, West Coast. So what's the official name for the German route anyway? Was it Penznitz-Tambahn or something? I'm just basically calling it the Frankfurt folder. Should get that 35 under there. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. Pretty severe on the braking on this train. It always has been. Coming into New Haven town. Should be on the edge there. Beautiful. Okay, that was quite judged quite well. Right. So the railway guy actually said that he's quite excited for the 390 and the ICET. The iced tea. Don't say that. It's not an iced tea. It's an ICET. So you know, normally when I say ICE, like in the brief or whatever, I know most of the time I just put ice, but I actually prefer people to actually to put ICE and put the brackets in each next to each other, so it actually says ICET, in the City Express. So yeah, I probably find that more appropriate. Just ice. It's not the ice train. I thought it was the ice train first too. I'm like, oh, it's the ice. When you do your research more and you it's like, okay. I got brought up a few. I think it was the Train Sim World 2 era about the ICE. There's a few German viewers that weren't too happy about the fact that I was calling it an ice train. Oh, this is going over. Shit. Actually, that's not too bad, actually. It's still on the platform. We're doing a bit of classic action today. Route from Trainson World 2020. This was released in December of 2019. It was the final DLC of 2019 for Trainson World. And East Coast Way. The logo though was added in the Train Sim World 2 era though, and this was a logo actually on the roadmap longer than I actually thought it would be. I think it was on the roadmap for about, was it about nine months? So I think it was a bit more than that. It was a fair while on the roadmap. It might have been actually 18 months if I remember right. But yeah, it felt like 18 months. But yeah, it was on the roadmap for quite a while, and then eventually got released. Didn't think it would actually see the light of day at one stage, and yeah, it got released. So always enjoyed this one. This. Concentrate now. Worry about that afterwards. Don't forget, next Monday, ladies and gentlemen, will be our final... Pardon me. Sorry about that, folks. It'll be our final Train Sim World 4 live stream of the Train Sim World 4 era. It'll be our final All Aboard live on the Train Sim World 4 era. So, yeah, the final streams are next week. On Friday the 13th, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's Friday the 13th, we won't be giving you a black cat. Don't worry about that. We won't be giving you any black cats here, so you'll be safe with me. There's no black cats around my house. I don't like cats. If there was cats in my house, my dog would take care of those in 2 seconds. So, don't fear, no black cats here. But on Friday the 13th, ladies and gentlemen, I'll be with you guys through the early hours of the morning. And then through the daytime as well. I'll obviously need to get some sleep, so I'll be with you guys a couple of times. But don't wait, Friday night on the 13th, folks, I'm going to be with you guys until I drop. So, yeah, we're going to be doing a few live streams on the launch day and throughout the weekend as well, because I'm planning not to go anywhere on the weekend as well. So, we will have you covered on Train Sim World 5's launch. And it'll be launch day with The Godfather, and we'll be heading to all the routes, of course, and giving you the trains and having some fun. It's going to be hopefully lots of fun. Hopefully lots of fun. If all goes well. I can't say that everything's going to go well. Oh, don't worry, there'll be a world of new bugs and problems, and you know, Dovetail probably coming in the forums and going, "Oh, we apologise for these, blah blah blah." These patches all of a sudden happen. Only available for console will be later on. It'll be like, okay, thank you for giving it to us for players of PC, but that's what we want. But obviously, we would like the console players to also be experiencing the problem fixes as well. Just you know, to make things fair. Like, I'm originally a console player of Train Sim World, so I played console for many years. My first ever gaming device was a freaking bloody console, so yeah, Atari 2600. We're talking old school, not old school, but yeah. Obviously, those things be prior to that.
Always try to carry a bottle of water with you. If you feel faint, see.
Right, there we go with that one, and that should be no problems whatsoever there. It should be gold. Yes, 13,003 in the end. And looks like we're going to get to level 900 here tonight, actually. We might get close. It's going to be good to see the Bakerloo line section of Train Sim World actually, with the West Coast Main Line actually upgraded, because we're going to see that section of the route for the first time with the Todd 4 Skybox. You know, it's going to look like it's a new route. But obviously they've already confirmed, and I'm probably not surprised about it actually, that there hasn't been too many upgrades to the section that was already in through the Bakerloo line. For the West Coast Main Line. I'm glad they're actually gone that way with it, and haven't done dramatic changes, because everyone would have been like, "Whoa, this is yeah, really to be unexpected." So I'm glad they're actually gone that way. I've seen that there wasn't too much stock on the sides, which also I find good, because obviously I was worried about them being so much stock around the on the slidings going into Wembley, that it was going to cause dramatic frame issues. So because of the amount of track around that region, and obviously you got the North London line over the top, and yeah, you got the Line S line and Bakerloo line running parallel and all that. So it yeah, made a lot. I'm glad they've gone the way where there's not too much stock lying around that could cause frame problems. So yeah, we'll obviously try it out ourselves, see how we go, and yeah, I will be playing the sim at first on the hard drive. I technically have the money at the moment to get the SSD drive put into the PC, and play on the SSD drive, but I mainly want to get an SSD for TB put in this thing. At the moment, it's about $330 Australian, and I mainly want to do that for Microsoft Flight Simulator that's coming out later this year, and also for Call of Duty Black Ops 6, because I'm a Zombies fan. I love the Zombies Black Ops. Yeah, I've always have been. Round base, of course. And yeah, I'm so happy that's coming back, and yeah, it looks bloody good. I'll tell you that much. The Zombies one. So yeah, I like the fact you can drive boats and everything in it now, and go underwater with the zombies. That's gonna be sick. So yeah. Anyway, that'll come later this year. Right. Not sure about Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'll probably say yes. Lean towards yes more so for that, because yeah, I haven't been in the skies for quite a while. I've always hated the melting buildings issue though, and the problems that causes. Right. Where did I say I was going? Hamstruck around Rue, yes. Right, so we're going to once again, ladies and gentlemen, what we're going to do is we're going to go to the on foot, and we're going to start at. Should we start at Dorisburg? Yeah, I think we'll start at Dorisburg, and what we'll do is we're going to go in the evening again at 19 hours 05. We'll go 19 hours 20, sorry, 25. And what we'll do is we'll do a bit of light cloud. We're going to keep that in light cloud and just custom along the way. And we're going to sprawn up the Vetron once again with the Flix train. So, yeah, we'll do this one. And hopefully everything will go well this time around. Unfortunately, our trip earlier didn't go as planned. So we didn't end up going to Austria. Don't know why. Don't know why that happened. Okay. We should be going to... No, we're not going to Aachen. Now we should be spawning on this one here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this train out of the way. I'm going to delete that one out of the way so we can actually have something that's going to replace that. And obviously the replacement is going to be the 193 Vetron. And we'll go from here. Okay, we'll go from there. No way. Whatever suits you, fine. Okay, let's put that on there, and we put some seafoam. What we got over here? Okay.
ASB, ASB, ASB.
Okay, reading lights done. We're going to put those onto the dimmers of the high beams because we are on the lower routes than Todfall. We're going to set the path. And we're going to end up going into there. Confirm. Done. Should get a red light, green light hopefully soon.
Zugbeeinflussung.
What did I do? Oh, okay, so we're waiting for this train because that's obviously on our line. Okay, we've got a green light now. Obviously the next one after that is not a green light. Right. We'll confirm that as a 40. right. How beautiful does this look? Hamstruck as you've never seen before. Oh, it was the closest we've been to the tower on this route as well. Might have to have that COVID test tonight, actually. That another one. Yeah, I haven't had it. You know, like I've been 4 years plus since COVID's been a thing, and yeah, I've never copped it. And I'm glad I haven't, because my father, you know, been having all these cancer problems and stuff, and arthritis problems and that. Yeah, I really can't afford to actually get it. Him living here. He's 80 years old and he's still kicking like no tomorrow. The other night he was dancing on the dance floor. Yeah, it was a good Father's Day actually. Had a few drinks and had my sister over, and yeah, she left this morning, hungover. Yeah, and then I got the news this morning. My lovely lady friend with testing positive, and you know, I'm very close to her, so. Yeah, when I received the word this morning, I'm like, are you kidding me? Anyway, life goes on, and yeah, things happen. So yeah, her mother's in hospital now again, like since this afternoon, and she's blaming herself for that happening. And I said, you can't help what happens with your health. Like these things happen. That's all part of life. Life has got a lot of unexpected things that happen just like that. Like it's just unfortunately what we have to go through. So yeah, you never say never on anything. I try to keep a positive attitude with a lot of things these days, more so now. Your favourite route of all time is the East Coast Way. Chris's favourite route of all time is the East Coast Way. I have to agree with you on that one, Chris. I'm a fan of this one, though. I absolutely adore the Hamstrucker Railroad. I think this is the best German route they've ever released. It's obviously Frankfurt's coming out, so that's going to knock it off the perch. But yeah, it's I've always enjoyed this one. I've met people on the stream, or I've talked to people on the streams in the past that actually live off this section of the route. In reality, and yeah, I've heard things about this route being so spot on, and this is also one I would love to see a remaster of. I would like to see an extension to this, to be honest. Could we get it to Aachen? I don't know. Can it go that far? I don't know. I have to do my research and see how much further it is to Aachen, because I know it is on the roadmap, on the PSI, so I have to see how much further it is, and if it is doable, then I'll say, yeah, I would take it to Aachen. Yeah, thanks, Chris. Yeah, I didn't get to see my daughter. It was more so because of myself. I'm glad I didn't now. Now I've got the word about the COVID, because being at close contact and everything. This is the second time I've actually been around Kayla and all that, and they had COVID last time, and I was actually at close contact last time. And last time they all copped it, except for me and her mother. But apparently this time around, her mother's maybe have it. I'm not. It hasn't been confirmed yet. I haven't got the word on it, but yeah, I can't say yes or no about myself. You know, if it happens to me, I'm really worried because I know I have a history of underlining problems. I worry about it because I had meningitis when I was 6 months and actually died and got revived. So I worried that this could kill me. So I don't want to. So I don't want to be going anywhere soon. God, our West Coast main line's got to release before anything. The German route's got it. The Frankfurt route's got to release before anything. You know, like these are the two highest ones I've wanted. Like, I'm a fan of the West Coast main line, but after seeing it the other day, I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I'm really actually preferring the Just Trains variant now. Actually, to be honest. Alright, we stopped at that station. I was just waiting for the clearance a little bit. I noticed there were some red lights up further, so I thought I'll give that a bit of time and clear that off a bit. We have a train just up there. So we've cleared that off a fair bit now. It's up there and we're here. It does take really quickly to get up to there. So it's around 160 zone around up through where we've seen that train. Yeah, favourite route of all time in Train Sim World, East Coast Way, Hemstrucker Randu, Brighton Mainline, of course, Southeastern High Speed, they're up there, Lincoln Run, Strucker. See, the Left Rhine, I've always been a fan of the Left Rhine because, you know, I played that in Train Sim Classic and I, you know, obviously goes to Frankfurt on that version. And, so we've already revealed tonight one of the 5 routes that are going to be involved in the top 5 countdown. Obviously, we're going to reveal the other 4 on Wednesday. So we will be doing some routes from Train Sim World 4 era on Wednesday that didn't make the top 5 countdown. So it's going to narrow it down until we start revealing. Throughout the stream, we're going to reveal the routes that are going to be involved in the top 5 countdown. Obviously, they are random. They're not, you know, 5th, 4th. Yeah, obviously, we're not going to give that away until you actually come to the stream and enjoy the top 5 countdown on the 11th of September. Yeah, I don't know what's really attracted me to this jam around more than the others, to be honest. I just think the layout of this train track is really cool, and I just love the fact that it runs very smoothly. It's yeah, it's just always been a fan of it, even prior to the Adam's preservation team. Adam that used to work for Dovetail Networks for, I think he's part of Rivet now actually. Yeah, prior to that he did the upgrade to this route with his team, and yeah, even before the upgrade, this route has always been nice, and I've always enjoyed it. That's what I'd like to call the halfway mark, this station. Definitely going over 2 hours tonight, folks, because we started early. We started at 7:30 p.m. We were originally scheduled for 8 p.m. So pulled the trigger a little bit early, and it was actually prior to 7:30. Actually, we pulled the trigger. So I was ready to go. I cooked early tonight, actually, and I was just in such a rail mood, and then yeah, the first couple of trips didn't go to plan. Anyway, we're back here on the Flix train now, making it up from our lost trip we had at the start of the stream. And it is our featured train for today's All Aboard. It is a Creators Club one, so it's not the official Flix train coming out, obviously. But it's a little teaser of what you expect. I'll just be the conductor all of a sudden. Conductor Don coming up. There we go. Oop, yep. All doors are open. Lovely. There's the 423. Or 425. 425. Here we go. Okay. I'm just letting the traffic flow a little bit further up, and we should be more smoother to go into the Borkham Hanbanov later down the track further. Let's have a look at our path, see how we go. Alright. Let me know if the mic's a little bit too loud too, folks. I might be able to adjust that on the fly. I think we're right all the way in. We do have the train up at the station. It should clear by the time we get there. So hopefully we should be right. We will obviously put the brakes on there and close those doors. There we go. They are closing. Very good. Gotta love this colour scheme. I absolutely love it. It's so cool. It's different to what every other German railway loco looks like that's in train sim world. Obviously there is different variants of German locos that are not in train sim world that I would like to see. There is a orange grey like charcoal scheme one. I'm trying to think of the loco. I know somebody in the forums said about it recently actually, and it's all got to do with licensing. Obviously, I don't think Dovetail has that part of the licensing for that Deutsche Bahn loco. It actually suits the Colin Arkham route. Actually, that particular loco. It actually is a loco that actually is going to be evolved in another train sim that did do a demo. Train Planet. There you go, Train Planet. It's the one that's in Train Planet, and I don't think Dovetail have a license for it, which I find weird because this one that's Bogies has got a license. So. That'll be a miracle. Get on the trains and not get off the trains. At the start of a service, don't see that being the case. No matter, like, all the time I've played now, that's wishful thinking. Like, they're never going to learn from that. As much as they try to spin the web and say, oh, the reasons why behind it, it still doesn't make a hell of a lot of sense. The passengers will be checking tickets. The conductor will be checking tickets. They'll also be opening doors with a key and everything. I do believe that there's going to be the whistle. That I think it might be I'm not sure if it's the same sounding whistle as the one you've been hearing on on one of the German mods I had here recently that I actually got rid of recently. But yeah, I've had one where it does the whistle. Conductor's only going to be on certain trains too, Chris. Won't be a part of the Class 390. and the ICET won't be a part of the high-speed train as well. It's only going to be on the some of the services. I'm not sure if the Flix train's got it either. I know it's going to be on the. I know it's going to be on the 350. I'm not sure if it's on the 710 though. That's something I'll have to check as well, actually. See if it's going to be involved in the 710. I know that there was something on Dovetail's side that actually does. I think there is a list of the trains that conductor mode will be involved with, but I'll have to double check that. See if I can find something. Unfortunately, there might be something I can look at tomorrow. I'll put that down on my list just here. And, check for locos for guard mode, train symbol 5. I've done that. Got a decent pen again now. I ended up buying one. I ended up remembering to buy one. So don't forget, our #1 voted route will be our final trip on the next week's midweek World of Trains as well, folks. So we're counting down from 5th all the way down to #1. So it's definitely going to be worth sticking around for next week's stream. It's going to be absolutely jam-packed stream, around about 4 or 5 hours, depending on how long these trips are going to be. Some of them could be more than an hour, some of them could be less than an hour. Depends what routes are going to be there in the top 5. So what we're going to select. Obviously, we want to probably do, you know, the biggest portion, like the whole length of the route. So it makes a lot of sense to do that. This was another route that actually had a split in it, and you could go 2 ways, and yeah, that was also one of the great features of the Hemstrecke.
AFB, AFB, AFB.
RFB's not working. I don't need that now anyway. That doesn't bother me. We finally completed the trip with this train tonight. That's good news. Clear as a daisy dong. Approaching our final destination of this one. Okay. Nah, it's not going to let us stop there. I guarantee. Yep. It's not going to let us stop there. Got to go up further, Aussie. Right. Okay, there we go with that one. So there we go with that trip. That was very, very cool. I hope you enjoyed that one. That was also a free roam. All right. You're on All Aboard Live with The Godfather. This is episode 102. This was originally a Train Simulator Classic live streaming show. It's been on Sundays and Mondays throughout the time of the show's existence. We started doing Train Sim World with this show at the start of the release of Train Sim World 4. And we're moving to Train Sim World 5 with All Aboard Live at episode 104 in a couple weeks' time. Episode 103 will be on next Monday. So that will be next Monday. At the moment, could be at 7:30 p.m., 8 o'clock, around that time, local time. Right. We've got one more to go before we go anywhere, so don't go anywhere. We've still got one more trip on the cards here today. Okay. All right. So we're going to take a little trip now on let's go S-Bahn for Railberg. S-Bahn for Railberg. We're going to take the OBB 4024. Obviously, they're going to let us do the damn A series. Okay. Okay then. 757. We'll do that one. Bit of light cloud. Seems to be the theme of the day, isn't it? Right. Don't forget, we are live with Choo Choo Tuesdays tomorrow. Live from 8 p.m. on the east coast of Australia, 7:30 p.m. Central Australia time, South Australia, Northern Territory, that is. 6 p.m. Western Australia, 10 p.m. New Zealand, 7 p.m. Japan, 11 a.m. British summertime, 12 p.m. Central Europe, 6 a.m. in the eastern states of the USA and in Toronto, Canada, 4 a.m. Texas, and 3 a.m. West Coast USA and British Columbia, Canada, 3 a.m. If you can't join us live for tomorrow's live stream, there will be a full replay, as always, added to our dedicated Train Sim World past live streams playlist. All right, and at 1440p. Right. Midweek Wall of Trains on Wednesday. Same times I gave you just then also for that one. It is the Queensland Rail one. QR. It's an Epic Games theme. Sort of like that, isn't it? All right. 1 minute to departure. Gives me time to do a quick wee, actually. I like saying that here. that was good timing. All right. Just got to wait for the... Would be nice to put in the forwards, Aussie. Here we go. Why have we got a red light in front? I don't remember there being a red light. Got a train in front? Yeah, we do. And make sure that people get off the trains. You know, you can check the tickets actually. You can actually kick people off the train for having a false day, or the ticket actually belongs to another route. Don't ask me why that comes. Oh, there we go. Gotta put that in the drive, of course. It's probably just somebody just trying to make a fancy one up. I know it's not legit. It's too, obvious to be legit. I don't mind it though. I think it's quite, I wouldn't mind seeing this in real life. On a train. It looks okay to me. I love the delivery that Skyhawk Games are doing for the Fired Circle though. Man, that looks absolutely fantastic. The for the 158. When I seen the paint job on that, I was like, wow. It'll be interesting to see now what happens with the Birmingham Cross City with the West Midland licensing now that the because they run the Northwestern the London Northwestern Railway, and now we've lost obviously the licensing for that. They've pulled out at the last minute, and I know they're run by West Midland, which actually do the trains on the 323 on the Birmingham Cross City. So yeah, I'm quite worried now that we're actually going to lose the licensing for that route. I'm not sure about the Centro, but I think the Centro should be fine. But yeah, I got a feeling that we might end up getting a patch where they'll take away the paint jobs. I hope I'm wrong, and that we do have no problem there, but I just think there might be. I don't know. I just have a feeling. I just have a gut feeling that something's not right. I don't know if it's a change of heart, or is there a change of ownership? I don't know. Is it a money thing? Where they're asking too much from Dovetail, and then Dovetail's turned around and said, nah, sorry, it's not worth it. See, it might come down to that Dovetail may have wanted to do it, but maybe their publisher, which as we know is, because as we know, Dovetail were brought out by the French mob, whatever their bloody name. I'm trying to think of their name again now. The French mob that took them over. Maybe they didn't want to have a bar of it, and yeah, Dovetail said no, sorry, it's not worth it. I don't know, like whose side's what. Apparently Dovetail's still in talks with them, so you probably lean towards that not being the case. You probably think it's definitely the rail operator that's got the issue. And I don't know, is it something to do with the leak that happened? Are they not satisfied about the leak that's happened? Or are they not satisfied with the bill of the 350? I don't know. It's hard to say. I still think it could be a money thing. We all know how tight Dovetail are. Looking at my light area here, it's very dirty. Needs it clean. I've got an inspection on Thursday. It's almost been 12 months since this route release day. It's was a Train Sim World 4 release. Train Sim World 4 launch route. And 12 months later we still haven't had a 12 months later and we still haven't had a fix to that. That's never going to be fixed. I think, you know, somebody slaps that on there. Oh, no, no one's going to see that. Yeah, right. Hello, hardcore fans alert. Look at that, though. Beautiful. Look at that. How nice is that? You know, you're going towards these big mountains. It's absolutely stunning. And speaking of stunning, slow down, Aussie! Come on, slow down. Quick, 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 quick! Ooh, it's gonna be tight. Oh, I think we're just gonna sneak it in there. Oh, yeah! And we decided to put a bunch of numbers up on here. Oh, yeah, let's just put all these numbers on here. What the fuck? It's the first time I've seen that. Oh my god. Don't ask me who put those numbers there. Must be the Count. The Count has come onto the rails. It's like, oh, I'm going to put all these numbers here now. Let's see what the numbers are today. How beautiful is that? Look at that. That's a stunning view. I will be bringing these helicopter views, these special camera settings through to Train Sim 5 as well. Not at launch day, but, well, not launch, stream, I should say. I'm probably going to go in after my first stream. And on the first stream, I'm just going to play it plain Jane, no custom engine, DX11, like just standard. I'm not going to be touching anything with DX12 or anything like it might actually be a DX12 actually, but as far as everything else is concerned, no. Yeah, I wouldn't mind betting that probably people end up doing this London Northwestern Railway logos on custom Creators Club paint job, and just to try to bring the logos back. But I guarantee you that Dovetail are going to squash them as quick as they get put up. I just got a feeling, and then obviously I reckon we're going to see it. I have a serious gut feeling this is going to be the case, and I just have a serious gut feeling that Dovetail's going to put a statement out within the first 24 hours of it actually happening about people saying, please don't add it. You know, it's just going to keep getting deleted, and you're just making things worse, and all this blah 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 razzle dazzle. And it'll probably be Dovetail Jan, it'll be JD, it'll be Alex. It'll be one of them that'll come out. It actually should be Matt Pedestal himself, actually, you know, just to be honest. He should come out and just say it prior to the release. And, yeah, because people are just going to hurt Creators Club by doing it, you know. Do you really want Creators Club to be taken away fully? You know, like, do you want these features to be there, or do you want to continue to kill the game, you know, like... Just be patient, folks. Hopefully everything will get sorted out, and we'll be able to get that license. They'll be able to get that license in, and everybody be happy. Because yeah, I'm not happy about it, but what can you do? You know, like it's it is what it is, and hopefully they sort it out. You know, pre-release, after release, and obviously they've already confirmed it's not going to happen prior to the release. So, yeah, well, they've probably just got to wait for their bank balance to fucking go up more so they can give them more money. Oh, hang on, we haven't had all the sales yet. Hang on, we've got to wait for more Train Sim World 5, you know, money to come through, and then we'll be able to give you the money that you want. I don't know. It would be nice to see him start losing money for a change. That's karma for not doing all the right things, fixing up all the right bugs, and just continuously ignore the real issues. Anyway, we got a lot more fun things on here than that anyway. Okay, we have arrived at Bugjan's, and we're here at our final stop of today's live stream. Alright. So don't forget, we are live tomorrow for Choo Choo Tuesdays, and we will post that up on the channel within the next few hours, so stand by. It will be posted. If not tonight, if it's not posted tonight though, we will post it tomorrow. But we're most likely going to post it later on today, because yeah, the reason why it wasn't posted last week after All Aboard Live is because we had a few issues with Train Sim Classic actually loading up to my PC, so I had to re-download it overnight. So yeah, that was why I couldn't post it up after the last week's stream as promised until the morning. So. Got sorted in the morning and we posted it up. But yeah, it worked out quite well because our West Coast Mainline South special we had last week was well received, even though we did have the actual licensing Class 350 last week. So yeah, that's one good thing. We do have the official license one on Train Sim Classic. All right. Well, there we go. We have a platinum medal. We actually are still on level 899. We're only just still on level 899, but anyway, that means tomorrow we're going to be going to level 900 for sure. Anyway, that doesn't really bother me. Not a fan of levels. All right. Never, like I used to be when I first started Train Sim World. I was like, oh man, level, you know. Now, yeah, doesn't bother me. Anyway, that is it. Thank you very much for everybody coming along today to our over 2.5 hours of Train Sim World 4 actually on PC. And All Aboard Live episode 102 has come to an end. We'll be back with episode 103 next Monday. It'll be our final All Aboard of the Train Sim World 4 era. And we will be moving to Train Sim World 5 the week after that. So in 2 weeks from now, we'll be with Train Sim World 5 with All Aboard Live, episode 104. Episode 104 will be the first Train Sim World 5 live stream of the All Aboard Live. So yeah. We will be moving Choo Choo Tuesdays. Choo Choo Tuesdays will still be a mixture of Train Sim Classic and Train Sim World throughout the Train Sim World 5 era as well. But at first there'll be more Train Sim World 5. We're going to be less Train Sim Classic over the next month. Can confirm that one. We have got a lot more going this month as well with new games. I actually purchased yesterday Car Street X for PC. I haven't even gave it a go yet. So I downloaded it and got it on my external hard drive. So I've got the WD Black external hard drive. It's a gaming SSD drive. And going to play it on there. So anyway, without further ado, that is all I got time for today. I'd like to thank everybody for coming along. I obviously I knew what you meant, railway guy, about Train Sim World. When you said Train Sim World 4, I was just making a joke out of it. I'm like, I know what you're talking about. You're talking about Train Sim World 5. We make mistakes there, so that doesn't matter. I knew what you meant anyway. So yeah, not the starter. The starter pack's not for me. Deluxe edition last year, and deluxe edition this year. So that's I can confirm the deluxe edition is definitely dearer this year than what it was last year. I think it's about $15-16 more this year. It's absolutely ridiculous, the pricing. Anyway, I've always not been a fan of the pricing for Train Sim World, and when they jacked the prices up on it here a couple of years ago, I got absolutely outraged. So yeah, not happy about the pricing. Pricing really needs to drop massively, in my opinion. By what is it at the moment? $29.95 pounds or whatever it is. It should be dropped by 10 easy, in my opinion. So there'll be more than 10 here in Australia. At the moment, I think it's $53 or $56 for a route, or $57, something like that, for a full route. So, in my opinion, it should be back at the $42 like it used to be prior to the price hike. Anyway, that's all we've got time for. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow for Choo Choo Tuesdays. My name is The Godfather, the Aussie Don, your Big Mac from Sydney, Australia. Bid you farewell. Bye-bye for now.